1, 2, get down. Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. I paid the cost to be the boss. Look at me. You know what you see? You see a bad mother.
You're now rocking with the best. Come and get this experience in the flesh. It's the CEO Row experience. I am your gracious host, CEO Row, and today we got another banger for you, man. This is episode 99, man. Let's clap it up for that. Episode 99. You already know, man. We making way, baby. We making way. Century mark. Almost at the century mark. Again, we got another banger for you, man. I met this. Well, I gained the claim to this individual through my homie, my little brother Blueski. Shouts out to Blueski. Shouts out to Blueski, man. Definitely, when I tapped in with this individual, man, I liked his whole story, his whole movement, man. I understand that if he can't do it, he's the epitome and the poster child for it. If you can't get it done, there shouldn't be no reason why you shouldn't be getting it done. You dig what I'm saying? There's people, it always could be worse for you. There's people that are going through a lot more than what you're going through, and they're making sure they get it done. You dig what I'm saying? I admire this individual for that, and that's why he's on the CEO Row Experience today. But with no further ado, go ahead and let the people know who we got on the CEO Row Experience.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. My name is P.57. Very excited to be here today.
Welcome, P-Dot. Welcome. No doubt, man. Again, man, welcome to the CEO Row Experience, P-Dot. It is a pleasure and an honor to have you here on the CEO Row Experience.
Honored to be here.
No doubt, no doubt. We don't break tradition here. We honor every guest. Well, we create a signature drink for every guest that we have. You dig what I'm saying? I understand you have a unique situation, so we didn't do liquor. You feel what I'm saying? No liquor for this situation. But today, you know, we got the tropical dot.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? We're gonna call it the tropical dot, alcoholic free.
There you go.
You dig what I'm saying? While I put the drinks together for us, brother, please let the people know, again, who you are, what it is you do, and where you're from.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is P.57. I'm a proud Wilmington, Delaware native.
Shouts out to Wilmington, Delaware.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's home. Always has been. So basically, I am well, my day job, I work as a assistant principal at a middle school. Yeah, at a middle
we got to
school.
clap it up for that. My brother's an educator.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt. You want to shout your school out?
Absolutely. We're going to shout out, please show love to Paul Robeson Charter School. We're located in Trenton, New Jersey.
Shouts out to Paul Roberson and Trenton. No doubt.
So, that's my 9 to 5 regularly. Outside of that, I've been a music artist for quite some time. I would say since high school. So since about 2000, so going on 24 years. And got into music from actually doing poetry. Had a wonderful literature teacher in 10th grade. Shout out to Miss Hayes.
Shouts out to Miss Hayes. Yeah, man. We're going to big up all our educators, man. Shouts out to Miss Hayes.
So Miss Hayes was like my literature teacher in 10th grade. And she was the one who kind of made me pursue my passion in the writing. I really love writing poetry. It was just something about giving people an opportunity to like tap into your story, and more so the experiences you had both socially and physically. And I think that when people get to hear that through words and literary expression, they can really enjoy it. So got into doing music around 2001, went to the studio for the first time in 2001, just turn the poems into raps. It's easy way to transition a diaspora into rap, right, through poetry. And been doing it ever since. About 2020, I started a company called VBS Music Group. And so VBS Music Group, VBS is an acronym. It's an acronym for two things. So the first acronym is Van Buren Street. So in Wilmington, I grew up on 5th and Van Buren Street.
Shouts out to you. That's your hood. Shouts out to your hood.
Yeah, that's my neighborhood. Grew up on 5th and Van Buren Street, 7th Van Buren Street. So that's where that comes from. And then VBS also, stands for very, very bar spitters. So,
Okay.
just spitting bars, putting out good music, doing our best. So right now I have quite a few artists that I'm working with. I have an artist by the name of Diggs. He has an upcoming project coming out on Halloween called Son of Curtis 2.
Son of Curtis.
Yeah.
Not 50 Cent Curtis.
Yeah, he a big 50 Cent fan.
Oh, he's
so
wow.
So that's the inspiration behind
CEO Ro be on it. I
Yeah,
promise you, I'll be on it. I'll be on it. That's
He's
what's
a
up,
big-
though. He's a big 50
he's
Cent
a huge
fan.
50 fan since
Copy.
we grew up. I have another artist by the name of Phoenix Jade. She just released her album on September 13th, which was Friday the 13th.
Okay.
So that album is doing really, really well. It's called Resilient. So it was her first project, like on all major platforms. She had kind of taken a break from music, so so I'm very happy about that. I also have an artist by the name of MG Mizzy.
Okay.
He's working on an upcoming project, so we're hoping to release that sometime in December. And then finally, Blueski.
Okay,
artist
Blueski.
that,
Okay,
yeah.
so before we get to Blueski,
Yeah.
so I didn't know Blueski is signed to VBS.
Yeah, so we're managing him.
Okay,
We're not signing
so
him
he's
yet.
under management with
Under
VPS.
management,
Cool.
yeah.
Okay, that's
Yep,
what's up.
Yep. And he's obviously a very talented artist.
Yes, he is.
We're working on his upcoming album. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's called Out of the Blue.
Out of the blue. Copy
Yeah.
that.
So
Shouts out.
we're
to
looking
Blueski.
forward to that. That should be coming out the top of the year.
No doubt.
Like we locking in the studio, like starting like early November.
So when do you find time to make all this blend? How do you, because everybody, even shouts out to everyone that's in the audience that came out to support the interview. Explain, how do you, wearing so many hats, how do you function and be able to give your time and energy and pour it into these projects so that you can see them grow?
So for me, man, like time is our greatest commodity. Like you have to make sure you manage your time as wisely as you can. Like I just told you, like Monday through Friday, I'm administrator.
Copy.
And I'm also a husband. I'm a father.
Copy.
And so
Definitely.
I make sure that like I keep a very tight schedule.
Mhm.
Shout out to my wife, Akila. Like she's very
Copy.
great.
Shouts
with
out to the wife.
organization.
Oh, man,
you
this-
know,
yeah,
I
definitely.
think that part of having a marriage and a relationship is being equally yoked. So where you lack, your mate can pick up.
That's very important. I don't want to cut you off, but I
No,
think
no
people
problem.
really need to understand that it's picking up where the other one may lack at. That's coming together. That's working together as a team until we get it right. So now you see me, because I would feel like if you see me doing something you lack at, you should be paying attention to where you pick up on it and you're doing better at it.
Yeah.
We're strengthening each other's weaknesses.
Correct.
You know what I mean? It's not, when we come there, we're not trying to put more responsibility and burden on the other.
Right. And so for me, when it comes to the music, what I decided was I didn't want to take like the contemporary approach to building a label.
Okay.
I really
Alright.
wanted to focus on how do we create a platform for artists coming from where we're from,
Okay.
right? Because Wilmington, Delaware is a very forgotten place,
Yes,
overlooked
yes.
place.
Well,
a
overlooked's
lot
a
of
good
history,
word.
a lot of history in our city. I
Okay.
mean, you take the late great Bob Marley. You know, he lived in Wilmington.
Okay.
And did music.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Message.
So Clifford Brown, who we have our a street named after, a famous jazz musician, born and raised in Wilmington. My actual high school is on Clifford Brown Walk in Wilmington. So it's like we have a lot of artists who've come through the city, and that notoriety isn't there yet. So I wanted to create a platform where it wasn't fixated on you signing a standard contract with me, working for 3 years, drop as many projects in that time frame, and then we send you on your way.
No slave contracts,
Yeah,
no
no,
360s
no.
and all that.
So everything that we do is a partnership. It's a general partnership. So every artist we manage, every artist we that's a part of the label, we have a general partnership. We
Copy.
don't take anything from them, from their streams or anything like that.
Feeling more independent.
Yeah,
Right.
more of an independent approach.
More control of your
Exactly.
situation.
Exactly.
Right.
And what we support with where we do make some income is we help with marketing, and we help with the promo, obviously, but we also help with standardized contracts, making sure that like when you get a show, we book with the right vendors, we book with the right organizations, and then just building those networking opportunities, attending conferences, music conferences, things of that nature. Those are the ways we kind of handle it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that up to you. Yeah, that's dope, because first and foremost, I've had a lot of people sit on the couch. I have a lot of people that are independent CEOs of their companies. I don't think I've heard that approach. You feel what I'm saying? I can feel that it's more independent. You feel what I'm saying? But again, you're leaving them in more control of their situation, and you're more supporting,
Right.
molding.
That's what I'm doing. That's
No
exactly
doubt.
what I'm
Teaching.
doing. Exactly.
The business.
I've been fortunate. I've been blessed, guys. I'll be honest with you. So I lived in Atlanta for 7 years.
Okay.
I taught for 4 and then became an administrator.
Okay.
And during that time, I had a part-time job where I worked at Patchwork Recording Studios, which is one of the
Patchwork.
industry.
I know. I heard. Yes, sir. I heard of them.
So
Yep.
I was a consultant there for 2 years.
So you've met a lot of talent.
Of course.
Right.
Of
Right.
course.
Right. Right.
I made a lot of relationships. Just like they've done a lot for me, even to
Till
this
now.
day.
Copy.
Yeah, like still in connection with the CEO Curtis. Still, great relationship there.
Right.
Great rapport with those people over there. So I learned a lot there. I learned how to really develop artists, but more importantly, how to develop a business. Because at the end of the day, this is a business.
No doubt.
And so working at Patchwork was like eye-opening experience. Like, and then sometimes like you're in the kitchen and you see Monica, you're like in starstruck mode.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. Monica. No doubt. If I walked in and
like,
see Monica in the kitchen,
I
no
remember,
doubt.
like I was in the kitchen
Yes,
one day,
sir.
and, like I
Yes,
seen
sir.
Monica, and I'm like, "You're Monica," and she's like, "I know."
I
Who
know.
are you? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I know.
So
Wow.
it's just like,
Right. I
it's
know.
just like, yeah. She's like, "I know. I know who I am. Who are you?"
Right,
Like
right.
that kind of thing.
Right.
So it was just really dope. But like I said, I give them a lot of credit for just the things they taught me. They taught me things about like synchronization. How do you capitalize and have a record played in commercial? How do you have a record played in a movie soundtrack? Things of that nature. I used to go to all those classes because I was unemployed. It was free.
Right.
So
right.
other people paid like the fee for it, but like I took advantage of all those opportunities.
As you should.
And I kind of utilized that as my business approach and business model. And then I created a strategic plan, and my strategic plan is a 5-year plan. And each year, one of the things in our strategic plan is to acquire 5 new industry relationships.
Right.
So that's something. So we're in year 4 now.
Yeah.
And
Your
so-
analytics, man. You're on it, man.
Yeah.
You're on it. I see
Yeah.
properly planning, man.
Yep.
So you don't plan to fail, man. I can
Absolutely.
dig that.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And I'm a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
Okay.
And,
Shouts out to the Kappas.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo to the Noops. But I learned that prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance.
No doubt.
So,
No
that's
doubt.
something
A lot of people, I don't hope that goes over their head. I hope you take note of that. I'm gonna try to clip that part of the interview.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because that knowledge, man. Again, man, what you put in is what you get out. You feel what I'm saying? You can't half-ass do something or want to cut corners and think you're going to reach your pinnacle at the time that you set for yourself.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's definitely, man. Work hard. It will come. None of us knows when it's going to come for real. We just continue to remain consistent and work hard until that day or that opportunity presents itself. Absolutely. You dig what I'm saying? Before I go further, because I don't want the ice to melt, we got to take a sip, man, of this tropical dot. You dig what I'm saying? I want to take a sip of the tropical dot. My mouth is definitely getting dry over here. Cheers to you, brother. Cheers to P-Dot. Thank you again for coming on the CEO Row Experience.
Okay. Tropical dot. We
Yeah.
might got to do that.
No doubt.
We might got to do that
Yeah.
more often. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I had to think quick on my feet, brother.
Very, very good.
Quick on
Very
my
good
feet.
your Very good on your feet. Just, yeah. Absolutely.
No doubt, because again, I respect the brother. I know, again, he has a situation, so I'm like, damn, he ain't drinking no liquor.
Nah.
That's not going to fit into the equation. But again, man, from listening to your story, man, you could write a book, man. You are a well put together individual.
Appreciate that.
You
brother.
dig what I'm saying? I did not get all that from my research, but I'm glad that we were able to get that through the interview. Being an administrator, being an assistant principal, and transitioning to an artist, a rapper, that's
a different paradigm.
Yeah, that's a different paradigm. Like you jump in different lanes. Like you got to take off the suit and put on the dickie. You dig what I'm saying? And then just the level of which you're dealing with, the people of which you're dealing with. You're going from being an educator to still being an educator, but dealing with a different mentality. You have people's livelihood in your hands.
Correct.
You do in the other sense as well.
Correct.
Right. In both situations, definitely. But now graduated, now we're in the real world. We're trying to make a way, and you're responsible, for molding and pushing in the right direction.
For sure.
That takes a lot of responsibility and accountability from an individual.
For sure.
You dig what I'm saying? That's why you wear the CEO hat. You dig what I'm saying? So when did you establish VBS? I don't know if we
So I established it in 2020, and it's a long story, so this is kind of going to get into my personal story now in a little bit. So my friend Diggs, I moved back to the area. I was working at a school called Hansberry College Prep in Chicago.
All right.
It's on the south side. I was the assistant principal there for 2 years.
Shouts out to the South Side.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to, I love that place, right? Unfortunately, over the 2 years that I was there, 6 of my students were murdered.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Due for, unforeseen circumstances, things that happen outside of the building, outside of the school. And I mean, it doesn't take too much to know that Chicago could be a rough place. And
No doubt.
unfortunately, a lot of gang activity outside of my school. So at that point, I couldn't take it anymore. I had lost my way mentally. It was a really heavy burden for me. And I was offered more money. I was offered to come work at the network level. It wasn't about that for me. My peace of mind was worth more than a dollar value. So also at that time, and I'll be very transparent, my first marriage was failing. And my ex-wife and I were getting a divorce. So what I ended up deciding was talking to one of my best friends, Shay, and he said, he's also one of my producers, he said, bro, just go home. Get right. It's okay to just go home and get right. So my older sister was working at Mastery, charter here in Philly. And she was telling me that one of the schools needed a assistant principal. And also at that time, Mastery would do heavy incentives for people who, recommended someone. If they got hired, you would get like a $7 bonus.
Yeah.
So my sister was like, 2 reasons. Yeah, I want to help my brother, but also
and I'm gonna get paid for
my
it.
pockets too, right? No, so I ended up applying and interviewing, and ended up getting hired. So I moved back to the area, ended up moving to West Philly, and from there, working there. It was January. I started in 2020. By March, we went to a pandemic, right? We went straight into COVID. So it was a crazy time in my life to go from Chicago to come back home and be in the area and live in Philly, work, and then 9 weeks in, like we do 1 quarter and then we're back at home, thinking that this was going to be something for 2 weeks, and then it ended up being basically like a year and a half of working from home and asynchronous learning, which was a very tough time for a lot of people. Mainly the students because of the social emotional learning that had to be done afterwards to kind of reprogram what had to be deprogrammed working from home, which was very difficult for a lot of kids and families.
Yes.
And so for years, I've had these headaches. And I went through all of college and undergrad and grad school and not really getting physically checked out. So in July of 2020, my then girlfriend, my now wife, was living in Uptown, and I was living in West Philly, and I called her one
Uptown
night.
girls, boy, Uptown girls.
Yeah,
I swear.
So she, she moved here from New York. She's originally from Jamaica, but she moved here for grad school. She went to Penn. And so, literally, I'm calling her because I'm having one of the worst headaches I've ever experienced in my life, and I'm telling her to please get over here immediately. So she drove from Upsall Street in Mount Airy to 64th and Malvern, and she got there in 7 minutes. She
flew.
Flying down Lincoln
She
Drive.
flew. She didn't drive. She flew.
Yeah, I don't know what she did.
Yeah.
It was like virtually impossible to get there that quick, but she got there.
Right.
And my son was there. He was in his room. I was in my room. She came in and just supported me through the night to get through the night. I didn't want to go to the hospital, for whatever reason, bravado, ego, whatever that is that us men have. And so in September, that year 2020, I was talking to a parent, and I was having a worse, like one of those headaches again. And the next day I had talked to the same parent, had a headache again, and told her I had to go. She calls me back and says, Mr. Davis, I'm worried about you, man. It's been 3 days we've talked, and you've been helping me, learn the platforms, but you've been talking about a really bad headache. I think you need to go get checked out because I had headaches for years. And I ended up finding out that I have stage 4 renal disease.
Wow.
And I'm on dialysis.
Wow.
Now this was in 2020, right? Shout out to Ms. Brown. She got her kidney a couple years ago. So
congratulations, Ms. Brown.
So fast forward, the next day was September 22nd, 2020. I never forget the day because that was my 34th birthday, right? And so the headache is worse than ever before. It's to the point where I couldn't stand, I couldn't blink, and I couldn't cry.
Wow.
That's how intense the headache was.
Wow.
So finally, my wife, my then girlfriend, she got tired of all that and said, we're going to the hospital. Now, it was my birthday.
You was just being stubborn then.
Yeah,
I was just being stubborn, right.
Now, mind you, we were supposed to fly over the city at Northeast Airport
Okay.
and have dinner and all
Okay.
that. And we didn't. I'd say I can't do that. There's no way. My head is like too much in pain. Thankfully, we went to the hospital when we did, bro. We get to Chestnut Hill Hospital around 9:30 that night. And I go to the triage nurse, and they tell me that my blood pressure was 287 over 92.
Ooh.
I was 34 years old having a stroke and didn't know it.
Ooh.
So my wife saved my life by getting me to Chestnut Hill.
Yeah.
Within,
Yeah, bro. That's like for 2 people.
Yeah, bro. Crazy. Average blood pressure should be somewhere like 120 over 80.
Yeah, like around there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, long story short, ended up going to the intensive care unit where I got a bunch of tests done. They needed to figure out why my blood pressure was so high.
Right.
So they tested me for everything: pulmonary, HIV, AIDS, diabetes, lupus, sickle cell, you know, you name it, and anything pretty much that you could think of, myeloma, anything. So everything came back negative. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, I'm good. I'm going home.
Right.
He's like, oh no, you're gonna be here for a couple of days. We gotta figure out.
We gotta figure out what's wrong with you, right?
So, literally right before the clock turned midnight, a nephrologist came in, and he said, "Hey, I'm Dr. Sethi. Has anyone ever talked to you about your kidneys?" And I said, "Well, before, no." And he said, "So right now, it looks like you have what we call an AKI, which is an acute kidney injury. It means that one of your kidneys is trajecting towards failure, and the other kidney is overcompensating for that."
Right.
They did some more testing, took some x-rays of my back, and that's when they found it. It was like 101 spots, like 101 Dalmatian spots in the imaging, showing the scar tissue, showing that both kidneys were failing.
Wow.
So that quick, within an hour, it went from an acute kidney injury, which they thought it was, to once they did further testing, that I was in stage 4 renal disease. I had 2 failing kidneys, and I was going to need dialysis and a transplant moving forward. So since then, I just passed the 4-year mark of being on dialysis on my birthday. So every year on my birthday is another year.
Bless your heart, bro.
Yeah. And so when it first happened to me, I cried every night. I can remember crying every night for like a month, like literally. And having that like that why me phase, and just can't comprehend why this happened to me. And then one day, I don't know what it was, but I was watching a show, because at this point I took a sabbatical for work for 9 months.
Okay.
Because I needed to adapt and adjust to life on dialysis.
Right.
And so I saw a video of Freeway on, and it was him telling his story. He had just gotten his kidney a few months prior.
Copy.
Yep. And so I was just sitting there looking at that like, wow, okay. And then I saw that he was with an organization called The Gift of Life.
Okay.
And so I did my research on The Gift of Life and learned as much as I could. Started going to their free like little seminars and conferences online. Because mind you, it's still COVID.
Right.
So it's still no in person.
Right. So no
Right.
congregation.
So I'm learning as much as I can, and I'm like, damn, this is really informative and this is really helpful. You know what I mean? So I said, I want to be a part of this organization. You know?
Okay.
So in 21, the end of 21, when they kind of got back up and running in
Right.
person, I reached out, you know, and said, hey, told them my story, and they were like, wow, that's a crazy story.
Right.
And so they asked me to come in. So I came in, and then I just started volunteering. Started coming to places, and they would have me share my story.
Right.
So, you know, the last 3 years, I've just been going to different hospitals, different venues, speaking to students
Just bringing
all over the
awareness.
area and all over the country, really,
Okay.
about my story. And finally, we were doing last year. We did a documentary.
Okay.
It's called Why They Wait. So if you go to like Penn, Jefferson, Temple, Einstein, like all the area hospitals,
Right.
Lincoln All, Mainline Health, and then all the hospitals in Delaware, all the hospitals in Jersey. And
So
all the
you just
hospitals
been
in
on
Maryland.
tour with all the
Yeah,
hospitals.
But if you go in those hospitals, you'll see my picture.
Okay.
Like, they have a picture of me up. It's called Why They Wait. It was a campaign that we've been doing for over the last year. It was me, a lady named Lori, and a young lady named Brianna, who both of those ladies are on dialysis. Brianna was a college student at East Stroudsburg. Is that how you say it?
East Stroudsburg
University.
Correct. Yep.
And then Lori was just a working adult. So our story was told. You know, we had also been on ABC Action News and all that last year, and God bless those two ladies. They just got kidneys, so shout out to them.
Well, I was going to wait for the round of applause. I didn't want to cut you off,
No.
just for y'all advocating, you dig what I'm saying, and being the face and getting the awareness out there, man. Again, I know you have we all have bad days, but I know you have bad days. You feel what I'm saying? Again, I appreciate you coming on the CEO Row Experience. Definitely is an eye opener, tear jerker, man. You feel me? But we got to go pay these bills. So definitely, sip on that tropical dot. Before we go to commercial, please let the people know if they would like to get in contact with you, where they can find you at.
Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram. My IG is at p.57. That's at p.dot 57. So just check me out on there. I got music. I have a lot of other things going on.
No doubt. You got a lot of other things going on, man. We got a lot more of this interview to come by, man. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with my special guest, P-Dot.
Would it be? Would it be? Would it be? Would it be? Is it dumb? Is it dumb? Is it me? Is it me? Lock it down. Lock it down. This the key. This the key. Check my eyes. Check my eyes. What you see? What you see? Would it be? Would it be? Would it be? Would it be? Is it dumb? Is it dumb? Is it me? Is it me? Lock it down. Lock it down. This the key. This the key. Check my eyes. Check my eyes. What you see? What you see? What you see? What you see? Nigga, you know what I mean. All on the scene, all on the scene. Thinking they calling it clean. Coming to see. Nigga be all in the green. Mixing it all in between. Nigga just parting my jeans. Picture it lyrically, call a machine. Y'all on the lean. Y'all just involved with the fiends. Niggas ain't all that they seen. Nigga, you calling the team. Thinking it all just a dream. Ready, don't y'all intervene. Figure the boss is supreme. All this is part of my scheme. Nigga, a star on the screen. Offer the cream. Now take a walk in the steam. We talking regime. Hawking the beam. Beef to my dog is cuisine. Look what I took and I gave. Put in the grave. If you don't look to behave. What if they say, hey, you better look to be brave. Hey, look at the rep. Nigga, that's quiet as kept. Failure that I ain't accept. If you don't like it, just step. Thinking, no, really, like, why have you slept? Now that I've crept. Picturing, me and you different. It ain't no arguing, it ain't no bickering. Fuck all the laughing and fuck all the giggling. Change all the subject when bullets is whistling. Stop all the fidgeting. Holly your body just shaking and shivering. Now what the fuck is you listening? Fuck is you figuring? This total package is what I'm delivering. Would it be? Would it be? Would it be? Would it be? Is it dumb? Is it dumb? Is it me? Or is it me? Lock it down. Lock it down. This the key. This the key. Check my eyes. Check my eyes. What you see? What you see? Now would it be? Would it be? Would it be? Would it be? Is it dumb? Is it dumb? Is it me? Or is it me? Lock it down. Lock it down. This the key. That's the key. Check my eyes. Check my eyes. What you see? Now what you see? Now what you see? Suckers through these Cartiers. That's what I see. That's what I see. I'ma down a nigga fast. That what it be. That what it be. I was known for getting cash. Them racks on me. 40 cal with that stick. That's on me. I was never known for no lacking. I was never known for no capping. I was always known for the action. Lay him down now. Yeah. War so special to me. I keep metal with me. Cognac in my body, in that ghetto with me. Yeah, fuck up a check. I was broke, so I burn my connect. That's on phone. Brand new race, moon on the tag. You play games, we on your ass. I get you down for a 4.5. Yeah. When you look at me, what you see is a G. And a nigga that could turn 9 into a key. My man got caught lacking, they threw 9 in his V. I was supposed to buy the wheel, that was supposed to be me. Would it be? Would it be? Would it be? Would it be? Is it dumb? Is it dumb? Is it me? Is it me? Lock it down. Lock it down. This the key. This the key. Check my eyes. Check my eyes. What you see? What you see? Would it be? Would it be? Would it be? Would it be? Is it dumb? Is it dumb? Is it me? Is it me? Lock it down. Lock it down. This the key. This the key. Check my eyes. Check my eyes. What you see? What you see? What you see? What you see?
know what? I'm not the one that wanted that break, okay? You're the one that bailed on this. You're the one that ran the moment things got just a little rough. That's what?
That is neither here nor there.
Okay, well, here we are. Now we're in a tough spot again, Rich. What do you want to do? How do you want to handle it, huh? Do you want to fight for us, or do you want to bail?
Big Jeezy got it. I ain't too proud of a lot of things that I did. It's hard to smile. Been thinking about calling it quits. I need to slow down. 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 I ain't too proud of a lot of things that I did. It's hard to smile. Been thinking about calling it quits. I need to slow down. I need to slow down.
I ain't too proud, don't know what to do now. Try to be quiet about it, I ain't too loud. Hope it was all lies, seem like it's true now. Can't get a ring by myself, I need you round. So tell me, is you down? Never could hate you or be ungrateful. Like you ain't built me up, how could I break you? Somehow you got away still like I ain't chase you. Or I let you drown in it cause I couldn't save you. I wasn't able, couldn't swallow my pride for you. I would've killed for you and I would've died for you. I would've changed my life, I even tried for you. Ain't even know I had emotions but I cried for you, lied for you, just to make the fantasy last. Husband and dad, you destroyed my plans to be that. I am no longer myself, I need my sanity back. I'm alone, barely can sleep, I need my family back.
Too proud of a lot of things that I did. It's hard to smile. Been thinking about calling it quits. I need to slow down. 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 I ain't too proud of a lot of things that I did. It's hard to smile. Been thinking about calling it quits. I need to slow down. I need to slow down. I need to slow down. I need to
I need to slow down, stop having these hoes round. The niggas that's too joke, you calling me bro now. Drop my guard, you probably think I'm a joke now. Stop acting like an amateur, that's cause I'm a pro now. Which way do I go now? I'm lost in emotions, drowning in sorrow, got lost in your ocean. My heart is broken, and your heart is broken. But never throw salt in the wounds when it's open. I thought it was a nightmare until I woke up. It's too late to fix now, it's always broke up. Getting pushed back down when I had my hopes up. Is you kidding me? I thought we could talk like grown-ups. Stop hanging the phone up and listen to you now. No, my screws ain't tight, I'm probably missing a few now. You too far, I want the distance would move now. Gotta admit it, cause I just wanna see you smile. And I ain't too proud
of a lot of things that I did. It's hard to smile. Been thinking about calling it quits. I need to slow down. 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 I ain't too proud of a lot of things that I did. It's hard to smile. Been thinking about calling it quits. I need to slow down. I need to slow down. I need to slow down. I need
Thank you, sir. Might keep that. Energy. You are not what you pretend to be. Negative vibes, what you send to me. They try to treat me like Kennedy, yeah. Feeling real big like it's 10 of me, yeah. You were the one that keep telling me, yeah. Feeling my swag, she smelling me, yeah. All in my bag, I'm digging up. Now I lay myself down to sleep. I pray the Lord keep the haters 6 feet. Or we gon' lay 6 feet by the end of this week. I'll never lose sleep. I ain't never been sweet. I ain't never been weak. I ain't never been cheap. I'll spin this street like pull up, hop out, what's up, shut up, pull up, hop out, what's up, shut up, pull up, hop out, what's up, shut up, pull up, hop out, what's up, shut up. Energy, yeah. You are not friend, you are enemy, yeah. You cannot take what is meant for me, yeah. Totally ready, you kidding me, yeah. See in the bag, I'm getting it, yeah. They in the bag, and that's where they stay. Going too fast, but I will not break. All in my bag, but I will not pray. See that you mad, you better just pray. If you not hunter, then you ought to pray. Gotta be hungry or you gon' get ate. Yeah. Open your eyes and you can relate. I done seen vibes turning to skates. Always on gold, you would just fake. If you don't know, then you in the way. Hop out. shut up, pull up, hop out, what's up, shut up, pull up, hop out, what's up, shut up. Hey, you can't top, you can't pop, you can't rock, you can't stop, you can't make, you can't fake, you can't take my energy, ayy. You can't top, you can't pop, you can't rock, you can't stop, you can't make, you can't fake, you can't take my energy, ayy.
ABR energy, energy, 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 ABR energy, energy.
We back with more of the CEO Row Experience. I got my special guest P Dot in the building, man. Oh man, this is an honor to have you. Real dope individual. You have a lot going on with you. Again, I appreciate that. You know, with that comes a lot of wisdom. You know what I mean? A lot of understanding. We need more of that. You know what I mean? So aside from, I was thinking I was coming to this interview speaking more about music and how it would impact your condition. But you impact, you know, so many lives outside of the music. You feel what I'm saying? Being a teacher, being a leader. And we all know that it's not easy all the time, man. You know, there's sometimes, you know, even though we're appreciated, the understanding might not be there for everything we got to go through to make sure it happens. You feel me? So I just want to know, you know, with so much on your plate, how does being a kidney warrior impact your life on a day-to-day?
Yeah, I'll be honest with y'all. I'm gonna give you the real raw answer, man. 'Cause, you know, my wife understands this. 7-day week, right?
Yes, sir.
Monday, I go to dialysis after work, so I work, and then I go to dialysis from 4 to 8 p.m. 4 hours. Life coming out of you. So Monday, I feel like crap. Tuesday, I'm recovering from
Something like crap.
Wednesday, I go to dialysis again, feel like crap. Thursday, I'm recovering. Friday, I go back, feel like crap. Saturday, I'm recovering. And Sunday is the one day out of a 7-day week I feel like a normal human being physically. Right? So that's the physical thing. The mental toll it takes is the longer you go, the like more time. So just so we're clear, the average wait time for a donor, unless it's a living donor, like you can get a living donor anytime, but if it's not a living donor, the average wait time in the state of PA is 4 to 6 years. So I just became 49 months on, so I'm now in that priority area where you can get a call any day. So things change when you get, the longer you get on dialysis and things of that nature. So we're hoping that we get a call now. Shoot, if they call me now while we in this interview, I'm like, hey
Right.
brother,
No doubt. And I understand. Real rap. I understand. Trust me.
to the hospital now.
No doubt.
But in all actuality, in all seriousness, how it impacts me is I have to kind of think about things a little differently. I have to be a little more meticulous in what I eat. So I'm on a full-fledged renal diet. My wife prepares my meals
Okay.
for like breakfast and lunch. And then, you know, I cook a couple times a week. We rotate cooking. But I really stick to the renal diet as best as possible. I will be honest, like on weekends, like so we can only do 32 ounces of fluid a day.
Oh, shit.
Right? So
Okay.
it's, like I've only done like 16 ounces today.
Okay.
So far. My wife has these like little 8-ounce things that she packs in my lunch and stuff like that.
Right.
They just keep me from, and the more fluid you do, that's the more fluid that has to come off in a treatment, and also can lead to
Understood.
like cramping and, you know, just being
That was my next question. That was my next question is how does that affect your body internally?
Yeah, it affects you really bad if you go over the fluid. Though. So I'll be honest, like weekends is when I go over. Like Saturday, Sunday, I'll do probably like 50 to 60 ounces.
Right.
So it may add a little bit, but it just take a little bit more off on Monday.
Right.
But my average is like I only take off like a pound and a half.
Right.
So I'm not one of those people that overindulges.
Right.
And it's
Copy.
like you're taking off 4 pounds.
Is there a craving? Is there something that you like that you had to? Oh, damn! I gotta cut back on it.
Yeah. So I used to love like fried potatoes, like with breakfast.
Okay.
Potatoes have too much potassium, but they also have something called phosphorus. Every food we eat has a level of phosphorus in it. Everything. When you have kidney failure or kidney disease, you can only have but so much phosphorus. So I had to cut back. I don't eat potatoes at all for breakfast. Like, you know,
Wow.
potatoes.
No more potatoes.
I've cut off. Like, I'm not really heavy into cheese, but I do like mac and cheese. So
Yeah.
I don't really
Can't fuck with
I
that.
don't really get with that.
Right.
And And then like bananas. I used to eat bananas a lot. But if I eat a
Potassium.
banana, potassium. If I eat a banana now, I regurgitate it immediately. My kidneys won't even accept that or break it down. So I haven't had a banana in 4 years. Bro.
Wow.
My mom makes the best banana pudding in Wilmington. Like, I stamp that.
Yeah.
So like people line up to come to my mom's crib to get that.
Yeah.
So it's been tough. Like
No, but mama's banana pudding.
Yeah,
Not mama banana pudding.
yeah. Shout out to my mom, Phyllis, man. Shout out to my mom.
Shouts out to Miss Phyllis. How you doing? The CEO Road Experience. Shins, loves, and blessings.
Yeah, so that's been tough.
Yeah.
But then lastly, it's just like the physical grind.
Yeah.
Because you got to understand, like,
Right.
I live in Delco, right?
Okay.
I live
Right.
I live, me and my wife, we bought a house, we live in Delco. And I drive an hour to work to Trent, right? I'm that dedicated because this school has supported me more than anything. Like, they've been there for me beyond measure, right? So I drive that hour there, and then on dialysis days, I'm driving an hour into 38th Street to
That traffic.
the Vita PMC. So it's traffic, it's just crazy. And then on non-dialysis days, like, on a Tuesday or Thursday, right, I'm driving like an hour and 10 minutes to get to my house in Delco, right, coming from Trenton because of traffic. It's not because it's that far.
That's a long 95. You on 95 for a little minute.
Yeah. I'm passing 22.
Yeah.
I'm like passing the stadium.
You coming
like,
around.
all
Yeah,
that,
coming
like,
around. Yeah, come make
yeah,
your way
you
on
know,
around.
I'm closer to like the Ridley area, so it's just like, it's a little bit of a commute. But I've learned like during that time to use that time, right? That's when I make plans for music. That's where I make business calls. That's
your time to think to
that's
yourself.
my time to think. Listen, I'm on a board called Health, Hope, and Hip Hop Foundation.
Okay.
My brother, the legendary Grant G, he's the CEO and founder. I sit on that board, very proud board member, and it's really for people who are going through chronic illnesses. He's a brother that has myeloma, the blood cancer, and so myself with a chronic illness and kidney failure. So being on his board means everything. It's really dope that I'm able to work with someone who I've admired for years. He produced the biggest record ever in my state, in my city's history. It's a record called Riverside Bucket 2-6, and that was like a huge record that charted. One of the first records ever in my state to chart, and everything like that. So he had a group called Project X, and so that was like a big thing in this Philly area because they used to record up here, perform up here heavily.
Right.
And so to work with him and be on that foundation, and he's another hip hop guy, and then to have people like Young Guru, who's from Wilmington, supporting it, it's just like a dope thing, like to me. And so I use my disease and my illness as leverage to build conversation like this and talk to people, and more so be informative. And so, because I never want my worst enemy to have to be on dialysis. And then I had great mentorship, right? Like I just mentioned Grant G. Another mentor of mine is Freeway. And so
shouts out to Free.
Shout out to Free.
Shouts out to brother Free.
One of the dopest and like most genuine people I've ever met in my life. Man.
Just real quick on Free, I just sent them a message that let them know. I stated that the biggest jewelry that you wear is your heart. You feel what I'm saying? That inspires me when you're selfless, when you're doing things outside yourself, and really when there's no gain in it for yourself. I'm literally doing this for the benefit of someone else.
For sure.
That's a very hard part.
If being selfless, if there was a picture next to selfless in the dictionary, he should be the person represented next to that picture. I feel that way.
Man. That's dope. That's dope.
So for me, I just want to shout out first and foremost the Gift of Life, right?
Shouts out the Gift of Life. Yep.
And I would be remiss to say if I didn't do a shameless plug, but right now we have a campaign going on.
No doubt.
And so the campaign started in June. It's going until June. And we are looking to get 50,000 new registered donors, organ donors listed in this city and state. And they don't have to live here, but we want to get here, home first.
Well, I would like to be the first to say that here at the CEO Row Experience, we would love to assist you in that mission. So anything that we can do here to help you with that, you got my number now, will let me know, and we'll definitely assist you, promote, advertise, whatever we got to do to bring the numbers home.
Yeah, and so right now we're at about 34,000.
Okay.
So we're
no doubt.
making
We'll
traction.
get there.
We're making traction. And so But first, I kind of manifested some things, man.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I was manifesting some things. So I had this record, The Gift of Life.
Right.
Right. I had recorded my verse.
Okay. Now the record "Gift of Life" is your record.
My song.
Okay,
Yep,
copy.
my
Let's
song.
go. That's your record.
So I recorded the record,
Mhm.
I laid it, I had it, and my boy was like, "You gonna add another verse?" I said, "No." So my boy Frank Cook, he's like the sneaker guy.
Okay.
Like he's like Complex Con, like executive director. He's
Okay.
the guy. If any fresh sneak you want, you holler at him. I said, "Nah, I'm gonna get free on this."
Okay.
I like manifested this in my
Yeah.
mind. I said, "I'm leaving that verse open for him."
Okay.
And I knew he knew free, right?
Okay.
Because he knows everybody in the game.
Right.
He's the one everybody comes to for the exclusive sneaks.
Right.
And so he was like, "You know what, bro? I'm gonna make sure we gonna have to figure that out."
Right.
I said, "Okay, cool." So a couple months later, passed by, we start that campaign.
Mhm.
So now I'm getting traction because I'm in the Gift of Life a lot. And he's always there. He's an executive member, like executive board member. So I talked to I have there's a communications coordinator and director by the name of Kendall. She's a phenomenal person. She's like our family now, man. We love Kendall.
Shouts
Shout
out to
out to
Kendall.
Kendall. Shout out
There
to
you go. Yeah. Shouts out to Kendall. We would definitely want to shout our people out.
I just like reached out to Kendall and like let her hear the record
Mhm.
and say, "Yo, I would really like Free to get on this somehow, some way." Okay, this how God works. Whole time, Kendall, my school, my wife, my best friend Diggs, they're planning on him surprising me at my job.
Wow. So they're already working it
They're
out.
already working this out. Now
Right.
I don't know this.
Right.
So one day my wife was like, "You gonna wear a suit today?" Because it was like a dress down day. So I was like, I was gonna wear like my Delaware State University gear and all that. And
Are
she
you an
like,
alma mater of Delaware State
absolutely,
University?
absolutely. These are
Shouts
the
out to Delaware State University.
the
No
very
doubt.
best-
Yeah.
The very best HBCU in the country, and we had the very best homecoming this year. So
Okay. Well,
that's
I mean
why-
that remains to be seen.
yeah.
You feel me? That remains to be seen. You up here with some college grads, brother.
We did 15K this year. We had
Okay.
15,000 people.
I heard
You know,
that. I heard that.
We made big strides. But yeah. So they were planning all that,
Right.
and so I didn't know that was going on. So my wife, I got my hair cut, and then I wasn't gonna wear like what I normally wear, like
Okay.
dress up like a suit, nothing like
Right.
that. But my wife was like, "You should just dress up today. I think you should." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, that's fine." So I dressed up, and I should have figured it out, cause my boy Diggs was like, "Yo, can you send me that Gift of Life song? I need it. I just wanted to listen to it. I might want to add something to it." That's my boy, so I'm like, "All
Right.
right, cool."
Right.
So whole time he was sending it to Free.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Does your homie rap?
yeah.
Okay,
it's
okay,
my
so that's
artist,
how he
it's
was
my
able to
artist,
play.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
copy.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
makes
So
sense. Makes
he
sense.
sent it to
Yeah.
Kendall so she could send it to
Understood.
Free. So that's what was going on. So, long story short, sorry.
You right.
Long story short, he ended up doing all that, and I think this is in April. With this past year, I'm in the caf with like the 8th graders,
Mhm.
and next thing I know, it's news cameras coming in, and he comes in. And so I meet him.
Right.
We chop it up, and he invited me to the Gift of Life Donor Dash, which was like that weekend.
Copy.
And so Donor Dash happens. I perform on stage, the song. He tells me, "You know what, bro? I'm gonna add a verse to this because I love this song."
Okay.
Right. So probably about 2 weeks later,
Yeah.
he FaceTimed me like, "Yo, I'm sending you the joint right now.
Right.
It's done."
Right.
I'm like, "Okay, cool, bet." So he sends it to me. I hear it. I'm like, "Wow, this is crazy."
Yeah.
And coming from where I'm from, having a record with somebody like Free is like everything. So
Yeah,
in my city-
that's major. That's a major cosign.
Yeah, so in my
It's a major
city, it's
cosign.
up right now.
Right,
Like,
right.
everywhere I go, people
Right.
like stop me, like,
Yeah.
"Yo, I love the song, I love the
Yeah.
video,
Yeah.
everything like that."
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
So from there, he was like, "Yo, let's stay in touch. Let's So we talk often,
Right.
This became like a mentor, give me advice, music, life, the kidney situation, and so in September, coming up on my 4-year anniversary. I said, yo, I want to shoot the video to this.
No doubt.
So he was like, let's do it.
Okay.
So I called Kendall like, yo, do you think they'll let us shoot the video inside of the facility?
Wow.
She was like, man, we're going to make that happen.
No doubt.
She called me right back like an hour later, like, it's done.
It's done, right?
So we go, we shoot the video. The video is out now.
Yeah.
You know, if you check out my Instagram page, it's on YouTube as well.
The Gift of Life.
The Gift of Life.
Streaming on all major platforms. All major platforms. The Gift of Life.
Gift of Life.
No doubt.
P.57 featuring the legendary Philadelphia Freeway.
Yeah, and the legendary P.57.
Appreciate that.
No doubt, man. You're a walking legend, man. Definitely, man. You're an inspiration to many, I'm sure.
So yeah, so that was I didn't really I had a single because I had a video out prior because you know my album is out. It's called Stop Talking to Me. I think it's an incredible body of work.
Stop talking to me, huh?
Yeah, Stop Talking to Me.
Okay.
Yeah. I named it that because I had this thing where I wanted people to understand that I don't want sympathy from this situation. I want to be a vessel to others. So I prefer like empathy, right? To be able to empathize.
Honorable. That's very honorable.
But I named it Stop Talking to Me because I got tired of people like, oh, I'm so sorry about your condition.
Right.
So I named it Stop Talking to Me because I want people to understand that just because you have a chronic illness doesn't mean you can't live a high quality of life.
No doubt.
I'm living proof of that.
No doubt.
Right? I'm a testament to that. So that's why I need to stop talking to me. Because I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about all the other things.
Let's talk about life.
Yeah, let's talk about other
Yeah,
things.
living.
And so having Free on the album, you know, was major. I also have Ricky Hyde from BSF Griselda on the album out of Buffalo.
That's major. Shouts out to Griselda.
Yeah, that was heavy.
Yeah.
You know, so I got Flight God who signed to Rock Nation. So they had a couple special artists on the album.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rochester, New York. It's like a second home for me.
Okay.
You know, so you know, having those artists and then all the other incredible artists that I have on my project. I have Blueski because he's on the Gift of Life.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to
Blueski's
Blueski,
also on
man.
The Gift of Life.
Little bro.
Yeah, he killed the hook. I mean, he made that record. And what's dope about him is, I tell him this all the time. I'm forever indebted to him because he's on the two most important songs of my life. Right, The Gift of Life with Free and him, and then the song that I had on my previous album, which was my wedding song for my wife.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So.
And he sung the hook on that?
He sang the hook on that.
Copy.
And a bridge.
Yeah, Blueski's a bad young bull, man. He's a bad young bull. He has a lot of talent. Just real quick, when I first met Blueski, we were at an event, Sister Talia City of Dreams Coalition. We were doing, you know, some on-site interviews or what have you, and I had seen or heard Blueski perform. And I gave him the praise, and what I always like is when I approach and I speak to someone that they're not full of themselves. He was very humble, and he appreciated the feedback that I was giving him. And even when he came here and he did the interview, you know what I mean, the feedback and the, you know, the information that we were providing him, you know, just being very personable, you know what I mean, and being open to, you know, our criticisms or our ideas of what he does. You dig me? He has a lot of talent, and he has a bright future ahead of him. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Blueski.
Yeah,
you dig me? Shouts out to Blueski.
Absolutely, man. And so, yeah, man, I value like mentorship.
Yeah. Well, we need more of that too as black men.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really want to touch on it. We're going to have to get you back one of these days and have another conversation because I'm very heavy on that as well. We need to see that. We need to feel that.
I feel like every black male should have a mentor.
Copy.
100%.
Yes, that's
100%.
That's real rap.
You have to have somebody who's went through
Right.
either where you want to go or what you may want to do. And
Copy.
what better way than to have somebody that has been in those shoes?
No doubt.
And you can learn from them.
Well, it has to be respectful. I would like to give a shout out to Mr. Kev, K-Track Productions. He is an elder behind our movement here at the CEO Row Experience or our CEO Productions. We're looking to collab in the near future, so stay tuned for that. CEO K-Track Productions LLC. You dig what I'm saying? So I completely understand. There's someone that we can go to that we can trust the information and the advice, and yet and still he'll listen. He listens. See, that's what always makes a good leader. Aside from the wisdom and knowledge that you carry, you're open to listen to it coming from someone else as well. You know what I mean? So again, shouts out to the elders. And again, we definitely need more mentorship in the black community. As far as black men is concerned, is real heavy. because there's guidance that is missing amongst our youth and our elders. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely need to connect and work a little bit more on that. But again, I don't want to get into that. What I would like to get into is letting the people know, P.57, if they would like to get you on a feature, if they would like to get you for a speaking event or anything to uplift the culture, where can they find you at?
They can find me on IG, but also, you know, my email address is just it's Phil Davis, PHILL Davis, DAVIS 1122 at Gmail. So that's always an opportunity. And then, you know, IG, you can DM me, you can hit me up.
No doubt.
I'm accessible.
No doubt. The brother's accessible. He's an administrator. There's many different ways to follow him or get in contact with him, rather. Again, it's a pleasure to have you here on the CEO Row Experience. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more of my guests, P.57.
I'm going to have to leave in a few.
Light it up. You wanna live forever? Say that. Look, whatever you do, let them all remember you. You heard me? Shala. Yo! 1207, baby. It's your man, the Honorable. Shala. Yeah, the road gets tough. Papa's girl all crazy. She amazed me, she can't get enough. My thought process alone beats all the stress. We in the jungle, the whole Philly is the eagle's nest. Broadcast with the P sticks we represent. Y'all mad too, it's the bulldogs to be barging in. I remember when I started out as a young boy, had to earn my spot. I was taught to stay low, don't be all joke, and never chase clout. Purposes. Remember. I remember we needed heat, we used the oven. I remember we had beef, we got street and we started rumbling. I can go on and on, but time won't permit. The industry in a chokehold, let it be told, watch them cement. These bars hit, and pierce your chest, your cavity split. I move quick, and now you do, you ain't slick. I remember we had dinner, hot dogs and beans was it. Now I'm building with some good people, we in place, play brick by brick. Remember who you are. Remember where you came from. Remember what your name is. Remember what you trying to do. Remember what your purpose is. Remember. You don't wanna war with me. 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 Load it, cock it, fire. Then reload it again. Load it, cock it, fire. Then reload it again. Load it, cock it, fire. Then reload it again. Load it, cock it, fire. Then reload it again. Jewels on, tools on, expensive shoes on. Which rapper should I smoke? Is you streaming or is you scheming? Which one? Ball in my hand, any given Sunday like Willie Beeman. I'm getting paper, what's the meaning? What's the meaning? When they weighing my cash in color, I'm like Ivy Keenan. They told me practice the AI, sparring with Mike, rapping, me and Jordan alike. They mad, broke. That's the issue. When I grab the fresh slate, got to grab the pistol, hit 'em, spin back with bullets the size of missiles, hit 'em, bones break, bullets rip through tissue. We ain't talking money, gross the most in the fiscal. Make the hardest rapper out feel like he had a mission. Loaded, cock it, fire. Then reload it again. Loaded, cock it, fire. Then reload it again. Loaded, cock it, fire. Then reload it again. Loaded, cock it, fire. Then reload it again.
I bought some more ammunition, right? Yo, then reload it again. They talk money, but you never see they finance. Why they decline and we all stepping like a line dance. Made men, affiliated, we tied in. Dollars pays the way they throw up them diamonds. The clip hit you like an elbow from the top rope. Instagram hated, they be trolling on my top post. You not low, we are high in the streets, but on beat. I pop tracks, HDE, I'm out of reach. Gangsta rapper shaking that, don't discriminate. We just eliminate for my niggas stuck on the interstate. New Philly, I scream that till they stretch me. Whoever got an issue, tell them pussies come check me. I'm Joe Pesci, Irishman, shots in the liver. And then we throw the pistol in the river, I deliver. Get your big homie hit with you too, group discount. Legendary uptown, you boys better slow down. Homie telling these tall tales, I get him cut down. Bro gave us the lowdown, it goes and it comes round. All that liquor and that dirt that y'all smoking. Ray spark the potent, crack a hater head open. Niggas sick, put dick in they chick. That's what you get when the kittens try to hiss at the pit. Get your dumb ass hit with a cartridge. Don't put the pack boys next to the bosses. Cut your losses.
Load it, cock it, fire. Then reload it again. Load it, cock it, fire. Then reload it again. Load it, cock it, fire. Then reload it again. Load it, cock it, fire. Then reload it again.
They watching from the sidelines, I know it's hurting their pride. Me and my hoes, we was on Broad Street every week on the back of the bikes. Packing my panties, steady speeding, we was crossing those city lines. Bitch, I'm so Philly, up and down the boulevard like 45 million times. Said she don't like me, I heard that shit like 45 million times. Talking about my back, but they never back that shit up. Checking my camera when I back my shit up. They pull out the cameras when I'm backing my shit up. She not really with shit, but I love when these hoes act tough. Shit got rough, but I never gave up, I held my ground. Talking beef, then you know we leaving that beef ground. Say you gonna meet me here and there, yo, how do you sound? I got niggas on your block, and they watch me play my shit right now. 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 I ain't arguing with you, nigga. Go do your thing. Right now. I promise God don't be playing fair. I promise you don't wanna take it there. Without a check, I don't leave my lair. Don't touch the check when they leave it there. Watch how these hoes tryna steal the flow. Watch how these hoes tryna steal my cadence. He lost his mind when he smelled my fragrance. I back it up when he send that payment. Or make me famous. I like a nigga that's gonna let me shine and still remain nameless. Don't care how they take it, cause he love how I take it. We ain't asking for shit, big it up and we shake shit. Shit got rough, but I never gave up, I held my ground. Say you got beef, then you know we leaving that beef ground. Say you gonna meet me here and there, yo, how do you sound? I got niggas on your block, and they watch you play my shit right now. 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 Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Shit got rough, but I never gave up. I held my ground. Say you gonna meet me here and there, yo. How do you sound? How do you sound? Right now, right now, right now, right now.
You already know, man. You now tuned into the CEO Row Experience. I got my special guest, P.57, man, the kidney warrior, the administrator. You feel what I'm saying? It's a pleasure again to have you on the CEO Row Experience. I hope to have you come back again in the future so we can get back into more in-depth conversation. You dig what I'm saying? This is the third segment of the CEO Row Experience. We don't break tradition here. So what we do is something called Finish the Thought. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the thought. I'm going to start the thought, and you finish it. Helps us give a good, feel for who you are as a person, if they haven't gotten it already. You dig me? All right, no doubt. Let's go. We're going to start it off with the first one. We're going to start from time to time. It is good to. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. We gotta stay grounded. Gotta stay grounded with a higher, the higher power. Gotta stay grounded. Gotta stay grounded. All right, we're going to give you another one. I know this is weird, but I really like to. I know this is weird, but I really like to. What's something that P-Dot likes to do that's weird?
A lot of things, man.
Yeah. At least you honest, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think everybody got weird.
No doubt. No doubt. Got some weird habits, right?
I like to, bro, I don't know if this is weird or not, but I just like listening to like jazz music in the car, like instrumental.
Okay. Oh, okay. The instrumental, no music. Right, no words.
Or I would say, like I try to join like book clubs.
Okay.
I'm not into what do they call it, audio books. I haven't gotten into that. I like the physical, tangible book.
I like So I just real quick. I like audio because I went to Barnes and Noble and I wanted to go get a book written by Jay Prince.
Okay, yeah,
right?
I remember that.
It was real dope. It was a lot of buzz behind it. I forget what was going on at the time, but Jay Prince Senior wrote a book. I couldn't buy it. I couldn't purchase it in the physical paperback, so I went and got the audio book. Bro, I don't know. Like, I mean, yeah, we want to read it, but it's the same thing. Listening to it, because I can relax. I can picture it now. You feel me? Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I like the hardback copy too, brother. There's nothing wrong with that. I admire people who
can be vulnerable. Vulnerability. Vulnerability is not a weakness either.
No, it's not.
I think oftentimes as men we see vulnerability as a weakness, but it's a strength.
Right.
Like being able to be vulnerable, and
because I don't have to be perfect.
Exactly.
I can be it's easier to when you're looking at it for me to be myself. I'm not putting up a facade that says that I don't make mistakes or not prone to making a mistake.
I admire people who are vulnerable, and I admire people who are what you just said, authentically themselves.
Copy that.
Right. Go in any room and be who they are.
Yes. I got one more for you, brother. The world would be a better place if.
Sometimes it feels like love's like a 4-letter word that deceives the air. But I think the first pillar of love that the Bible prefaces is self-forgetfulness. So if you can be self-forgetful, forget your selfish needs, and think about someone else, and how you can impact them, or help them, or pull them up, I think that will make this world a better place. Like, I'm big on that.
No doubt. No doubt. Great explanation, man. Definitely without hurting yourself, definitely looking to assist someone else in their time of need. You dig what I'm saying? Again, brother, it's a pleasure to have you here on the CEO Row Experience. again, we appreciate you being a kidney warrior. We appreciate you being an administrator out there educating our youth and our parents at that. Definitely out there advocating awareness for kidney donorship. You dig what I'm saying? Definitely go check out that new single. Well, it's not really new, but the new video, rather, Gift of Life. You dig me? Featuring Philadelphia Freeway and our young fella, Blueski.
Yes,
Shouts out to Blueski. Shouts out to Wilmington, Delaware for
Shout
breeding.
out to my team, VBS Music Group. Shout out to Dave.
No doubt.
Album on the way. Son of Curtis 2. We looking forward to a Halloween. Shout out to Phoenix Jade. Shout out MG Mizzy. We also have a alias, like we go by the New Firm.
The New Firm. I like that. The New Firm. I like that.
We're gonna drop a New Firm album earlier this
Okay.
top of the year.
Make sure y'all look out for that, man. And before we split, man, let the people know again where they can find you at, bro.
Yeah, you can find me on IG at p.57. That's at p.dot 57. And yeah, man, just continue to check in, tap in with us, and looking forward to coming back. I want to say this before
Yes,
I
sir.
leave. I would be remiss if I didn't do this. I just want to thank you, brother, for the opportunity to come up here and speak, but more importantly, to use this platform to spread love and insight to both my physical condition and also how much I want to grow as a man and a leader. And it's things like this that build community. And I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man. That's love, man. Thank you. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man. Thank you again for coming on the CEO Row Experience, man. It's been a pleasure, man. You can catch us every Monday and Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m.
7 to 9.
You already know, man. And make sure you tap into my guy, man, Philip Davis.
Yes, sir.
Officially, government Philip Davis, a.k.a. P.57. You dig what I'm saying, man? Until next time, peace and love, baby.
Thank you.
1, 2, get down. Paid the cost to be the boss.